It's 1 light, it's 2 lights, it's 3 lights, it's 4 lights, it's 5 lights! No! And just Merlin gets a cracking start. He's managing his way to the chance to take the pole, take the lead of the race. Cracking start there from the Aston Martin driver. He's got the inside line there. And
there's no point overtaking him because now... Who? Oh my god, and is he going to get the DRS through here? Is he going to get the DRS through on the Kevin straight? But he's got literally, he's being rammed up the rear end now. But here we go, Giles is going to have DRS. Front line, it's big! There it goes, side by side on the Kevin straight. But here comes Sebastian Vettel. Yes, absolutely. And there we go. Benjamin goes a cracking start. And F5 alarm tucks in behind him. As Prix there. He's now side by side. He's going to try and fight off the Aston Martin there. If a Prix there, it's being overtaken by the Alpine, a tornado. Absolutely.
Magnus Turin's got made contact with his own teammate.
That is not good there.
Has come in as well. I think that might have been who he made contact with.
Ooh, that won't be good. That won't be good. Mechanics speed in the pits.
Oh, just rock the salting.
Yeah. I got caught out on that one yesterday, even though I slammed the brakes on as hard as I possibly could, and yet still got a 3 out of 5 second tight over. But then here we go, for the lead, the race for the battle for the lead here, as Dan Motorsport there, he's now under pressure from TR Giles. Giles is now into the lead of the race for the Georgia chicane, but then Giles, Dan Motorsport's under attack by the Red Bull as well. Dutch, German, same difference.
No, it's not even the same difference. You're right. Oh, on the man, here goes the Giles. Take the lead, and this is what a move! He stands out there.
Oh, what a move! Can he make it stick though? Around the other side! The grip! They're side by side, and what a move! Look at the as Liam Hardman there gets him on the spot as well. Liam Hardman's going to go for the double overtake. Front line speed! He gets the move done! And Nars doesn't come off very well there at all. And now we've got then the ERS thing, Mr. Flappy there getting past. And now, oh my god, they're going free wide into turn 1. Oh, there's contact! There's contact! There's absolute carnage! It's ending in tears! Oh, this is not going to bode well for Badger. Here we go. This is going to be it. Simple Chris is going to go for the double overtake. Is that Mariano? They're going free wide into turn 1. Simple Chris on the inside. Cracking stuff, babe. Adam LB says not today. Oh, what great camera on the Red Bull. Yeah, we saw the Red Bull lose it. No, Badger's lost it. I'm going to have no voice left. But then, here we go, guys. Through Radion, and I'm going Rouge now. Let's go. Here we go. Down Motorsport in the second. Oh my god! That infamous has lost it. Checking his mirrors. Once again, Ben, you're not looking at your hair. Don't worry about it. Worry about the orange thing behind you. So, here we go. As we unleash the front line speed. Down towards the turn 1 there. Ben's going to try and take the inside line, but Ben doesn't fight too hard for it. He slips behind. They're going to do a Valtteri Bottas on everyone. No, he's gone. This means that we're under full restart conditions, but look at it! Look at Ben! He's been hunted down like a bag of fire, like tackle wolves! Oh no! Ben's lost it! He's bowled it! He's gone and lost it!
Don't credit the mechanics and Mason Ducks to swap positions again. Nice little scrap here between the two. Hello, Pod. Good to see you on the stream. Give us a wave.
Still side by side, single turn 4. Mechanics still slightly ahead now.
If it doesn't happen, and I don't want it to happen, I do not want it to end in tears for anyone.
Yeah, I don't want it to end in tears for anybody either. And there we go, Dan.
Oh, hello! Red Bull coming in for triple slipstream. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the move then.
Very brave there. Oh, hang on. Giles. Wait, Giles might get back clean.
He does! He does it!
Wow!
Good evening everyone and welcome to Sato861 stream. Tonight it's Tier 3's turn for CRF1 to Season 2 Tier 3 Silverstone. So tonight I'll be presenting you with that wonderful and fun event. We're just waiting for the lobby to actually get up and running. There seems to be a delay with an update that has sprung onto a lot of people, so people are going to just been a little bit surprised by it because I didn't hear anything about it today. Thankfully, super duper fast internet connections helps and sorts that one out. Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're well away from actual attendance figures at the moment, so just bear with me guys. And hello everyone who has tuned in as well. It's good to see some new faces. Say hello, don't be silent out there today. Right, let me just bring up all. Okay, so it's Silverstone, that track map. Where is my track? Brilliant. Okay, so tell me who is watching. Tier 3, first time for CRF1 as well. Tier 3 was formed for Season 2. And hello there, Vittel, you crazy German. It's good to see you. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting race, but we are very, very delayed at the moment. So, and I suppose everyone out there as well, do you want to hear my thoughts about I feel about the French Grand Prix with Charles Leclerc, my golden boy. Yeah, I am gutted. Was a mistake, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have to accept it. Right, rage quit. Come on, sort these settings out and get it into a sprint event. Are we having trouble? Might have to use some powers of persuasion and take over the lobby host. I don't know yet. Right, okay, that's good. Back to that sprint event now, 9 laps and 26. Here comes a few more drivers. Oh, that's an old familiar face that we have there on the rostrum. Oh, Racing Carl F1. Oh, you're so strong. And why am I being invited to a party? Bear with me 1 second. You're gonna have to hear some intercom. So down that mic so you can actually hear me. Good evening, sir, and how may I be of assistance?
I'm just out to pull my hair out.
What do you mean, what's left of it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
How the hell do I ensure that it's a sprint and race? Is it literally just weekend structure, sprint and race, practice
Yes.
off, qualifying short, session length long, job done?
Yes.
Oh, fuck my big boots. Thank you very much indeed, sir.
That's absolutely fine, and you've just said all that on live stream, my friend.
Excuse my incredibly horrific language. I hope everybody has a lovely evening.
Yeah, so that's it. And what have you got the security settings on? Have you got it on invite only or friends?
Invite only.
Switch over to friends. That's why people can't join you.
Well, I'm hoping that people are sending invites because more people are joining.
Right, okay. Alright, cool. No worries. Well,
I'll change it. Whatever.
Yeah,
cool.
just make
No worries.
quick. No, thank you.
No worries. Cheers, buddy.
And good luck, and see you at the finish line, hopefully.
See you at the finish. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Okay, good luck.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, so we are back in swinging business, and soon, hopefully, we'll get a lot more. And sorry about the rant there from Rage Quit. He's not normally like that. He's a polite gentleman, well-mannered as well. So it is now 2 minutes past 8. You know, like I said, delayed. I want opinions out this on the stream as well. Do you think Lewis Hamilton is going to get a race victory this season? Is he going to hold on to his 100% record that no other F1 driver has so far yet to do of winning a race in every season that he's competed in? be interesting to see if Mercedes can give him a race-winning car for a certain weekend or event. Okay, so what's your opinions out there on the stream as well? I'd like to hear your thoughts. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, now 10 drivers coming in. Got a rostrum of 12 this evening. Some people's internet connections letting them down with the speed of it, and they have to do a update, and it takes them forever and a week and a day. Hello, PRL Shay. Good to see you watching, tuning in as well. Now, to get things underway, Vettel, you know some of these drivers in here. Who do you think is going to get pole position? Michael Mackey said postpone season due to new handling regs, says Gregors. No, Gregors, get your bottom in the car. We have to continue. Michael Massey is not the adjudicator in this league. I am, and so is Roberts and the rest of the committee. So we say go. Get used to it. Missing old man. Zimmerline, are you tuned in? Apparently they're missing you. If so, get your buttocks into the lobby. Yeah, okay. He's joining in qualifying, says DP Roberts. So pretty much we are good to go then, because that's all 12 checked in, ready to go. So up to you guys. Range Quit is the leader, and he will take us through. Been some interesting weather this weekend at Silverstone as well for CRF1. Tier 1 having that incredibly wet session for their qualifying, but the sprint and race was actually dry. Tier 2s, wow, apart from the major lobby down desync and glitch out, ended the 50% race very short, just over 50%. I'm in Zanzi, mate. Ah, okay. In Zakynthos, that's good. Oh, hello. Why do I have a message from this person? I will just have a quick look at it. Spectating you, Pillock. What else would everyone be doing? Anyway, spectating. It'll be interesting to get. This is getting beyond the joke now. Come on. Just check it. Who are you? Anyway. So quite up then, didn't they? Really just checking on me. Excuse me, we arranged this lobby. Crack on, guys. Let's get rocking and rolling and get some racing done. I'm on my own this evening, by the way. Now, unfortunately, is willing to help out poor old me in the comment box. So if anyone's feeling sorry for me and wants to join in a little bit of F1 conversation, we did. Be good. Oh yes, I forget. Primus Gaming as well for CRF1 is racing in tier 3. We'll add that in a minute. Right, Primus, you know it's coming, and when he found out, well, when I found out, because the idiot decided to put a picture of his new car on Instagram, and I happened to follow him on Instagram. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's only going to board himself a Jag, so he will be carting around his golf clubs, forgetting his wallet, and asking the lovely wife to pay the bill whilst he goes and fetches his Jag all the time. Hence why you can afford to run it in this current economy, right? However, we're not talking economy, because on video games it doesn't matter. Money is limitless as far as I'm concerned, and we can push these cars as far as we need to go to them. Who is going to get caught out at Maggots and Beckett's? These cars, obviously, for the new generation of F1 are completely different monsters to try and hold on to. Snap a little bit of oversteer and it will just eat you alive. The ground effect adding so much more excitement to F1 experience as well. It's once you get into the rhythm with a car and like a decent setup with it, you can just find more and more time in it and more and more time in it. But it is just finding that rhythm and sweet spot with it. So it's all gravy on that one. Alright, so 5 viewers going, and we have got 10 seconds, almost 10 seconds from now until we are on trackside. We're just waiting for the old man himself, the host of this lobby, to accept his title for his Xbox to load up. I wonder if it's like 1960s Xbox, which crap that thing. Oh, okay, it's dry for qualifying. Always interesting. We are now going to go trackside. Adam Lee, thank you for the follow as well. Good to see you. And it looks like seamlessly we have no issues. Right, okay, I might talk that up. I might regret saying that one as well. So I am sorry if it happens. Okay. Right, so we're just waiting now for the first set of drivers to come out of garage. So who we got on the rostrum? So we've got Ditto, Rage Quit, Adam, the man Tubble, Primus Game, and in the Jag, and we've got Bale, Melania. Well, I can't say the name properly, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Racing Car F1. It's the hip hop button himself. You've got LRT 007 there, and Adam Liam button 22X there, and I do believe we have a Red Bull coming out on track. So we will follow him out of the pit lane. And looking pretty healthy there from the Red Bull on its launch as well. Also, we've got Racing Car out, Carl coming out as well. All in the hairs. Looking so strong. And who else we've got coming out as well? Adam Lee 44777. A lot, whatever, how many numbers you want to put on your name. It's just ridiculous. Ditto is also coming out as well in his McLaren. So the first one will be LRT 007 to settle up in the Red Bull reserve driver. So he will be representing Red Bull this weekend. So they will achieve the points that he may score. Obviously, this structure for this tonight's event is short qualifying followed by a 9-lap sprint and then a 26-lap 50% race of Silverstone. So we're in for a lot of racing action this evening, and hopefully it's going to be very exciting. We have got a dragon coming during qualifying of old Manzi himself. Hopefully that won't cause any issues there for the lobby. Anyway, so LRT now coming down the hangar straight. Going to prepare his Red Bull there to start a flying lap. He's looking 303 kilometers there without using ERS down that back straight as well. So that Red Bull is looking very slick through there as well. Couldn't believe what I saw in France there this weekend from the Red Bull, 335 kilometers. So coming around the last two corners now, let's ride on board with the Red Bull as he comes down the Hamilton straight. And he's going to chuck the car into... Oh, no, wrong button there. And I've just lost where I was on track. Now into finish and into the loop. Now it's so professional when you don't remember the track holder names, but I know that come through Aintree gets a good exit, and I can hear, I do believe that's the traction control bug there as well. Not bug, but you know, someone's using full traction there. The Red Bull there snapping to getting a bit underway there, and coming through now Luffield, nice and tight line through there. Drops it down to second gear for the and going through the gearbox very smoothly there from the Red Bull driver as well. A little bit of twitch there as she comes down up towards Cops. Now through Megan, the Beckett drops to 7th gear for the first, then she's going to drop down to 6th, now down to 5th as she comes 4th gear for rotation. Very there, opens up the DRS as she come down the hangar straight. What's the Red Bull going to hit? 320 kilometers an hour, surely 22, 23 kilometers there, 323 into Stone now and down through Vales, carrying so much speed as you come into the club section. Smooth delivery through there, nicely done, and it's a 130.7 there from the Red Bull driver. Not a bad lap. Right, who is going to be the next one? I see the Haas of Racing Carl F1. He's coming through club now. It's fastest there for 29.7 there. Good lap from the Haas. Right, I see another Haas there. It's Primus Gaming there as well for his first event in the Haas there for CRF1. Comes across the line. 32.8 there. Must have had a doo-doo. But however, let's ride on board now. Jack driver as he comes through farm now and in through to village. Coming through loop, allow the medium traction. We do allow the medium traction there, my friend, but it looks like it seems to be fighting completely different there to what I'm used to. As Primus Dark Gaming now comes down the Wellington straight. He throws the car into Brooklands, and now he needs to keep that tight line. Goes a little bit wide, but he's going to get the speed as he gets a good exit now out of Luffield, and now he comes through Woodcote and down through the old start finish straight as he approaches nearly 200 miles an hour. As he's going to come up to Cons, is he going to drop back or is he going to lift off? He lifts off, but he has to drop back as well. Oh, it goes, has to risk going wide there and hangs it out there to keep the lap valid. Into Maggots and Beckett's now, nice and tight, drops to 5th rotation. Is he going to drop to 4th? No, he holds it in 5th. Gets a little bit of grass on Church there as well. Opens up his DRS under the bridge down the hanger straight and throws the car in alone into Stowe. Keeps a good line there, down through Vale, and then he comes into club section. Finishes the lap, it's at 29.5, it's enough for P3. Rage Quit's gone fastest there for 29.2, Button also for 29.4 as well, because there has been a performance change with these update as well. So a lot of the drivers are going to be struggling there with maybe struggling with the new performance there. And old Manzi there as well. Zimmerline Speed, good to see you joining into the lobby. Bowl, I'm just going to go Bowl. That's it, Bowl. Bowl there in 10th there on in Towering. Right. Looks like people are going to be coming into the pits. Gaming, is he going out again? Is he on another lap? You're not going to achieve anything like that, my friend. Oops. Can't do that. Oh, looks like he's on a recharge lap. He's coming in on this lap. Adam, what's he doing? No DRS left, so he's not doing much. He'll be coming on an in lap as well. LRT. Hippopotamus, what are you doing in your Alpine as well? Look at that. Oh, hello. That is a little bit of a lag bike there from the young man as we got on board in the Alpine as well as it comes through hops. It's very wide there, but keeps it valid. Good evening, Gimli, if you're watching as well. Say hello, you miserable sod. I haven't heard you in a while in the Twitch streams. Oh, there's a throw, the man tumble. Now. Come on, there's not Charles Leclerc. You finish races. Oh, Hippo doesn't by the looks, but looks like he's had a bit of a moment. Obviously LRT setting that earlier lap. One of the first people to set a lap as well in the Red Bull. He's on another out lap. So we'll keep an eye on him. Everyone else though is in the pits apart from Ditto 123. What are you on? You seem to be Bio maybe? I think so. You know what, I haven't really been on board much with the McLarens this game because I don't know, it's just like McLaren seems to have flopped a little bit this season from their pace from last season, the Mercedes engine. So, and also actually, like I could say about that one, I can't really talk Ferrari at the moment, shooting themselves in the foot after a cracking start as per usual. Over there seems to be having a elastic band attached to his car because it seems to be bouncing everywhere. Gonna recharge lap as well. So Manton was coming out of the pit lane. Dido is coming in. Got a lot of people on out laps. So LRT, he's gonna fly now. Yep, he is. Let's keep on. Let's follow this Red Bull on his lap there as he's just now come through Woodcote and down the old start finish straight. Country Magnus Beckett's there very nicely, nice and smooth there, you can see from the Red Bull drive there as well. So that does pay off for Magnus and Beckett's. On purple in sector 2. Keeps it valid, needs to do that one. I'll shoot the club now. Ooh, goes for fastest. Rage quit there. Still quite safe there in provisional pole position. Got 7 minutes left of this session though. Racing Carl as well. He looks like he's getting ready to start a flying lap. Right guys, I'm going to give you a sound effects lap for a change. So we're right on board with Racing Carl F1 on his flying lap. Turn your headsets up now. He's backed out of the lap, unfortunately there. He looks like he had a couple of moments there. Went wide through loop there as well, so that would have cost him a serious amount of time. AlphaTauri Honda though of Adam looks like he's going to continue his lap. Looks to be pretty decent there as he's just thrown the car around cops. Free Magnus and Beckett's now. Will he skin the grass out of church? Yeah, he does, ever so slightly, but that's allowed. 2 tenths up on his time now as he comes down the hanger straight. 5th gear as you come through Stone. Nice rotation there from the AlphaTauri Honda. Comes down through Bayer now into Club. What's he going to do? Gets that into 2nd gear, gets that traction going, gets into the traction zone of the car. Nicely done. It's going to come through this. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a 29.5. Still, yet, no one can get anywhere close to the Rage Quit's 29.2. Right, Racing Car F1. Let's try again, shall we? 2nd time round. Have you got enough fuel for it? Coming through farm and now into village. Better line through there. Good exit. Now get the power delivery down through Aintree. Open up the DRS and down the Hangar Straight. Sorry, the Wellington Straight. Oops. And coming through Whitlands and Luffield now as you come through Woodcote now onto the old start finish straight. Looks to be a nice tidy lap there from Racing Carl F1. Now he's going to approach Cox full speed. He's holding it into 7. No, holds back to 7. Has to hang it wide. Oh, brought it in a little too early. Brought it in a tiny bit too early. That old man's still not set a lap there in his pit lane. He's sitting in the pits. Adam Lee. Oh, hello, Adam Lee. You've had a moment. Right, Rage Quit. Oh, he's invalidated that one. He won't be improving on that one. Primus. And the other house. Primus has been looking quick for tier 3. Let's see what he can do. Last attempt now, I think, for him. Dino's tired. Oh, Dino lost it. Gonna be hopefully not on track there as Primus comes to. Oh, he invalidates. Oh dear. Don't want to be doing that. Carl's in the pits. He might have time to come out for one last run if he slaps on a pair of tyres very, very quickly. Hippo's coming out for a last ditch attempt. Rage Quit's obviously invalidated. Button's sitting where he is. Only one out on track with Primus game at the moment. And Hippo on the outlet. We've got 3 minutes left of this session. Okay, so Old Man's is now coming out. Rage Quit. Going on a lap by the looks of it. Tried on board with the lobby hose, shall we? Seen a little bit of the limelight in the Alpine there. So comes through farm now. Could be an 8th gear though. You can take them corners, that corner flat out into Village, and now the loop keeps into 2nd gear. Now it's short shift into 3rd there. I think he's got a little bit of traction there going there maybe. Opens up the DRS for the Wellington Straight as you come under the Armco Bridge now, and then you're going to be coming through up to Brooklands about nearly 200 miles an hour as you then need to prepare the car into Luffield. Car getting out of the way there very nicely there right on the grass there, so not to cause any disruption there at all to Rage Quit's lap. As you come through Brooklands now, or Woodcut sorry now, and you're going to approach Cox over 200 miles an hour almost, and then he throws the car in 7th gear, needs to hang it very nicely there, keeps the car there on the straight line there, gets through as it comes through Maggots now and into Beckett. Now you're going to come and approach the car and get the car prepared for church. Skim the grass if you want to get away with it, if you dare to get away with it, sorry. Currently attempts down on his lap now, but he's gone purple in sector 2 there as it comes down the hanger straight, approaching over 200 miles an hour as you bring the car into Stowe, 5th gear there for the extra rotation. Down through the Vale now, and you're now going to open up the car to then approach into Club. Down, you've got another lap there, perfect lap there, at 29.1, so that reinforces his place there for pole position. However, Button 22X might have something to say about that in his Aston Martin. Right, I can see a Haas there. Is that car? That's car on an outlap, isn't it? Yes, he's going to cross the line. He's got out in enough time to do one more run. And what about Primus? Primus is invalidated. He's not. Oh, has he got enough fuel? Oh, he's on a recharge. So Primus is going to have one last stitch at it by the looks of it as well. Checkered flag should be waving any time now. 20 seconds almost. 20 seconds. Primus has got through. He's going to make it through. What about Hippo? Hippo going to do one more lap? Yes, he is. That'll be the last person to cross the finish line. Well, to start a lap. So checkered flag will be waving any moment. 3 seconds to go to the checkered flag. It's waving right. Checkered flag has now been woven. So LRT, no, that's Old Manzi, surely. Yeah, Old Manzi aborts his lap there. He's going to settle for 8th place there. What is Button doing? Button is in the pits as well, so he is aborted on his lap. What can I see? No, it's not Hippo. That is Rage Quit. He's coming into the pit, surely. Yes, he is. There's a McLaren Adam Lee who's had a moment, so he's not going to improve. Bo, he's invalidated, so he is not going anywhere. Right. So's the man Tubble. This is disappointing. What about Adam Lee? Adam Lee, what are you doing? Adam Lee, you are the man in the moment, but it looks like you've called it a day and you're currently down on your time. Carl's called it a day and is going to settle for 6th. Oh, can't park that there. Invalidation. Hippo. Oh, Hippo's on the move. Hippo's gone purple in sector 2 for himself. And he spins it. Gives it too much throttle. He's bottled it. Unfortunate there, my friend. Unfortunate. So that is all she wrote for qualifying for the sprint weekend or sprint event. What are we going to see? Ooh, that doesn't. Okay, racing car, retire your car, retire the car. There we go, guys. You've got TTV Rage Quit in pole position, Button in second, Adam in third. Primus Gaming settles fourth, and LRT 007 in fifth. Racing Car in sixth. Man Tobble in seventh, and Old Manzi is sat there qualified in eighth. Hippo in ninth, 10th, Adam Lee. Ditto in 11th, who did not set a time, and Bo is also not set time through that qualifying session as well, so they'll be starting at the back of the grid. Right, let's go back to the studio whilst we wait for the drivers to sort themselves out, get things ready for their first race of tonight's event. Now, predictions watching there in the lobby, all 6 of you. Oh, looks like we're getting underway quite quickly because somebody has readied up. Unless people are just wanting to get things underway. If that was very quick, good luck, NRT. Look after the car, says Gregors. Oh yes, because I do believe he's looking after your Red Bull this evening. Gregors, is that correct? I hope you've left him a few pasties and sausage rolls for him. Say thank you. Now, Tier 3, how do they fare off with the formation that we're on board with them now? So, let me get some telemetry up so I know what I'm doing. Perfect. Right, so in 12th position in the AlphaTauri, it's Bo. Late breaks for the win. Okay, cool. I think, okay, yep, cool. Ditto in the McLaren, starting on medium tyres in 11th, and Adam Lee on softs in 10th there in the other McLaren there. Hippo starting on mediums in the Alpine, and then you got Old Manzi in his Williams there, starting on mediums as well, and doesn't want to be doing that on a formation lap. Then you got the, and Hippo as well, as looks like it's collecting as well. Man Tobble there in the Ferrari starts on medium tyres, hopefully he scores some good points. In the Haas, starting on soft, it's Racing Car F1, and in 5th, you've got LRT 07 there, looking after Pasty Man's car. Steak Bakes in the garage there for you, if you do well, he's starting on medium tyres as well. In 4th, Primus Gaming in the other Haas, starting on softs. In 3rd, it's Adam 4477 2765 on in the AlphaTauri on mediums. Excuse me. I need to do that. Button 22 in the Aston Martin, starting on soft tyres, so he's looking to get very quick off the line there as you got TTT Rage Quit on mediums in the Alpine. So he's going to be in very interesting there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers opting for the softer choice. Now it is a bit of a gamble because if your tyre deck is high, they're going to die within 6 laps. But if you look after them, it's about not eating all your sweeties at once. Right. Backside. So now with this being immersive, who is gonna get it right and who's gonna get it wrong? As Rage Quit now looks like he's gone a little bit too far there. Oopsie, but Button there gets it done perfectly. Primus, oops. not going to go, and the man tobble as well, so they are going to have a disadvantage. Button there on soft tyres there. He's gained a few extra feet. There's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go there. And sorry, I'm not going to do it now because my voice is still hurting from the tier 1 race, but it looks like we have got a good start there from TTC Rage Quit. And oh no, who's that gone round? That is Adam and the man Tobble in the Ferrari there. That is not very good there. And yes, the AlphaTauri there, get back on track. Oh, calm down, guys, calm down. A bit of scuffs and scrapes there, but it looks like we've all got through nicely there. As you can see, Racing CRF1 looking all over the back of old Manzi as he tries to go around the out. No, that's our LRT as he cuts the grass there at left field. I know, Tomo, I do feel sorry for you. But Carl here, he's going to come through. He's looking all over the back of this Ferrari, of the Red Bull, sorry, in this Ferrari parrying it. Comes through Cops there beautifully. He's going to try and go side by side there through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh no, they made contact, but no harm done. He barges his way through there. Not bad. Good move there, Carl. Sensed it. Old Manzi though. Old Manzi is poised on the back of the Red Bull. The Red Bull's moved to try and defend. Put Old Manzi around the outside. He throws it into Stone now. Goes round the outside, but he doesn't get the move done. He has to fall back into the slipstream into Vale as well. First good solid lap there from the first for the first runners. Button obviously sets the fastest lap. They actually got Primus Gaming there in his house. It's on the back of TTT Rage Quit. He's on sometimes Primus Gaming there, extending track limits a little bit too greedily there and picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's because you own a Jag and you're used to wide driving. So you've got Primus Gaming in the house, Button there, keeping the pressure, 8 tenths ahead. He needs to pull it a little bit more to be safe from the DRS zone. You've got TTV Rage Quit, who's under threat from Primus Gaming as well. Carl is also in the other house, bringing himself into the mist for the lead, for the battle of the lead of this race as well. 7 laps to go. So far, so good. LRT there seems to be dropping off a little bit, and so does Almanzi's now starting to pick up on LRT as well. So as LRT is starting to go through a phase where he's going to struggle, but LRT seems to be like getting back with it through this section as well, through sector 2 as well, as he pulls back in on Racing CRF1. Primus Gaming though through Maggots and Beckett's looks like he's got an edge over TT's Rage Quit as he comes there very close there, 3 tenths low almost there, and now he's going to spank some ERS there as he comes down the hanger straight. But Rage Quit as well has picked up the slipstream there from Button 22, and that's going to pull him along. Primus Gaming's ERS is really null effect there. Primus Gaming there has managed to pull a second over his teammate, so he's safe from an attack there at the moment, so he can focus a little bit on of Rage Quit ahead of him. So, but he can't be too daft with it because he will have an incident and be under threat from his teammate again. Well, he may have an incident, sorry, and be under threat from his teammate as he's 4 tenths. Lifts off there because he's pit, and Bo has retired. Where has Bo lost it? Is it in the pit lane? No, it's triggered the safety car, I think. Or is it a virtual? I think that has triggered a virtual safety car and nullified racing at the moment. So under virtual safety car conditions, ladies and gentlemen, be interesting to see if it. Okay, thank you very much, Hippo. Race control there, giving the man Tobble there a 3-second time penalty for obviously extending the track limits under a virtual safety car. Game is not forgiving, so Button 22 there needs to control his pace and make sure he tries to hold the gap there between him and Rage Quit. Now, will Rage Quit think like George Russell and back off a little bit, so then that towards when he thinks the virtual safety car is going to be coming to an end, start spanking the power and then catch Button off guard there and get ahead of him to hold him up on his softer tyres? Whereas Primus Gaming also as well, now carrying that 3-second time penalty. If he wants to win this race, he is going to have to, and I mean have to, get ahead and start pulling in some laps of his life to get a 3-second gap in 6 laps. Half a second lap over everyone. That's a big ask. But the virtual safety car has been released. And we're back under racing conditions as well, as TTT Rage Quit does not really lose too much time and doesn't gain any time there behind Button. So it's all pretty much holding itself there between them. So pulling each other along with DRS, and Button seems to have good straight line speed through the Wellington straight now. So managing to hold up, managed to keep at bay with Rage Quit. It's just now he just needs to use advantage of his soft tyres to get under, to pull away a little bit quicker. Back under racing now as they come through cops. Rage Quit seems to like backed off a little bit. 8 tenths behind now. Mediums, obviously they need to get back into their groove. Primus Gaming on the soft seems to be back in the groove as well. He's now got DRS. He's using some ERS as well to try and pull in on the Alpine as well and try and pick up on its slipstream, but he just can't quite get it at the moment. He needs to be very smooth on his delivery now as he comes through Stowe. That's very nicely done. And should he get a good sequence down the Hamilton straight and through club section now. But unless it's the fastest lap of the race on his soft tyres, going quicker and quicker. Right, Ebony, but also got Hippo and Ditto having a little bit of a ding dong here as well. We've been missing out on the action here at the back of the track as it seems to be now. Oh, Hippo there making a bit of love contact there with Ditto as they come through down the Wellington straight. And Hippo seems to have a very good edge over Ditto coming through these sections now. He's got the pace of the car. E7 there from the young man in the Alpine. So team principal, unofficial team principal should we say, DP Roberts will be happy. Point scoring position. 2 points for our sprint races. But Button there looks like he'd be taking full 10, and Rage Quit will be taking 8 points from this as well. So good little haul of points there for the Alpine in tier 3. Providing the status quo. Still got 4 laps left. Rage Quit is starting to come back, and there's LRT with a 3-second time penalty for extending track limits. Primus gets another one. That's going to cost him. That's going to cost him 6 seconds worth of penalties for Primus Gaming now. That is not what you want. So top 3 still hasn't changed. Like those two have had a moment now. You've got Man, Tubble and LRT ahead of him. They're closest to Giro at the moment. Attempts away is Man Tubble in the Ferrari in 9th there. Well, Manzi picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. Key is to keep in the sprint races. You can gain it if you're like very close to each other. Like, I mean, gap to leader. Let's have a look. 24 seconds. Oh, hello. What's going on here? And also there, Hippo there having a little bit of a moment. 3-second time penalty. What is going on? Okay, so Rage Quit, Primus Gaming. Oh, we are in for a battle and a half here. So it looks like Primus Gaming has jumped on to the back now of Button 22. His soft seems to be in a better condition as well, so he's going to try and get past him. However, Racing Corner is now picked up a time penalty as well. Primus is looking to have a go. Button is sitting in a hunky-dory position at the moment because he has not got a time penalty, so he is the net leader at the moment of this race. But if he can't cross, he will take comfort in. If he can't cross ahead of Rage Quit on the finish line, he will jump into time penalties. So that'll be good there for the Aston Martin team. Unfortunately, there, DV Roberts will have to settle for second. However, if they pick up any more, penalties 3 seconds. Primus Gaming is going to stay where he is, I think. I don't know, because this is the part where it gets all confusing for me. And this is where you need a second person. Because at the same time, I'm trying to keep you guys interacted with the race. And anyway, so 3 seconds, well, 2 laps left of this race. So the sprint race has gone so far so good for Tier 3. Only a virtual safety car. So you've got Primus Gaming there, still trying to get ahead of Button there, but he might just have to call it a day and settle for it because he has used all his ERS there, and he is not going to get anywhere close anytime soon. However, we've got a scrap. Oh, hello. What has happened to Dido? Is he having a moment? Collect yourself, you'll be fine. Button there, can he attack on Rage Quit now as we approach lap 8? Has his softs given up the ghost and can't give him any more? But Rage Quit has had a moment there and lost it on the traction zones. He comes through church. Now this changes the game for a lot of people. Primus Gaming could come home in second, however, but if his teammate and also in third position as well for the sprint race, so good. It's all turned around now but old Manzi is getting past Racing CRF1. He's going to snatch the podium off of him. Lap 9 of 9. So Primus Gaming lost the DRS over Button, but he's in second place at the moment. Old Manzi there in third there. Racing Carl picks up another 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that is track limits again. So we're going to get rid of the tires there. We're going to finish on that one. So both Hasses there picking up 6 seconds. That means Carl will drop down to 5th place. Hippo there scrapping up there with no penalties at the moment. So you've got Carl is right on the back of, well, with him DRS at the moment of old Manzi, but old Manzi, oh, Carl's got a puncture. Carl's got a puncture. That is what is wrong with Carl. Carl's tyre has given up. Tyre has delaminated. So he's going to be calling it a, well, he's going to be hoping, well, he's going to be grateful for whatever points he can get from this section as well. But Button now coming round the final few corners to take the checkered flag. First sprint race there. He's nursing his tyres by the looks of it, bits of it as well. Just taking it nice and gentle, which he can afford to do. Not giving it too much throttle, and then gets past and the last corner and takes the win for the sprint race. Primus Game is going to come home in second. What is Old Manzi? Old Manzi does jump second. Primus is down to third. Adam Lee stays fourth. Rage Quit's going to come across the line in fifth. Carl in sixth. Adam 447 will jump Carl. LRT with 3 seconds. He's going to come home in 8th. Final points. The Man Tobble in 9th. And then Hippo's going to come home in 11th with Double Dibble right behind him. And Ditto. That's the one. 1 point. So we're doing a different style, Hippo. Read the rulebook. That is what you'll get your answers. So, okay, as you do. Button 22X there with the victory of Manzi in second. Third goes Primus Game and Adam Lee in fourth. Rage Quit in fifth. Adam 44772765 in sixth. Racing CRF1 in seventh. Eighth is LRT 007. Ninth is Hippo. 10th Ditto 1223. Mantobble in 11th, and 12th is Bowl. Go back to the studio whilst we now enjoy a little bit of intermission. Okay, so okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, we're getting underway quite quickly. They're not messing around in tier 3, are they? LRT lost the end of the car at sector 2. Yeah, it's so easy to do there in the traction zone there on I could come out and chat maggots, Beckett's into church, it's or chapel. Yeah, chapel. Lot. But yeah, it is one of the chapel. That traction zone can be very, very feisty if you get it wrong. So we're going to go into the main event now. So it's now time for another formation lap. This time, a different grid order. Everyone starts on mediums apart from Hippo and Bo. So Bo starting on the hards and the Alpha Tauri starting in 12th place. Then you got 11th here on the mediums is the Mantobble in Ferrari. 10th is Ditto 1223 on mediums in the McLaren, and CRF1 Hippo in 9th on hard tyres for Team Alpine. In 8th is LRT 007 for Team Red Bull starting on medium tyres, and then you've got Racing CRF1 in 7th for Team Haas on mediums. In 6th is Adam 44772765 for Alpha Tauri on medium tyres. Then 5th it's TTV Rage Quit for Team Alpine on medium tyres. In 4th in the McLaren it's Adam Lee on medium tyres, and then Primus Gaming in 3rd starts on medium tyres for Team Haas. Old Manzi there in his team for Team Williams are in 2nd. He starts on medium tyres and starting at the front of the grid for Team Aston Martin for their home Grand Prix in pole position, starting on mediums on 22X. So, line up the grid there. It looks like Button's got a perfect moment there. Second time round for the guys. Oh, Carl, a little bit too far. Okay, it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And it looks like Button gets a great start there from the pole position there, and in takes the first corner. Everyone looks like they're getting through, but then Primus jumps into 2nd place there, and Racing Car is up into 4th as they come through the first time around Village and the loop. Looks like Carl's got a good start there. Rage Quit in 5th, Adam Lee in 6th, and then you've got LRT in 7th. Bowman in ninth there as well, and goes round as he's tapped there by the looks of it by the Ferrari, and then is in the back of the grid. Hard tyres there, taking a while to get warmed up there, but you've got Hippo there. Hippo there with his elastic band connection is still with the rest of the field as he tries to go round the outside of the old man, the man Tobble in the Ferrari. But looks like up ahead you've got a Racing Car. Primus Gamer looks like he's going to make a move there, on for the lead, into the lead of the race, goes side by side through Maggots and Beckett, gets into the cut that gets his house in front of the Aston Martin. Great move there from Primus Gaming, gets the move done through Maggots and Beckett, and now he can start to pull away. Button there is not having any of it though as they come through Stowe, and can he... Great move there, lap 2, and we have got a good start there from tier 3. But look at this, you've got side by side there as it got Ditto, Ella. What the hell's going on? Rage Quit as they come through. This is good racing from these guys. Really good racing from these guys. As Rage Quit now is trying to make a move. Rage Quit there trying to this car with the first penalty of the race. Rage Quit looked like he may have got a war in there as well. Hippo's managing to come up through the field. He's now up into 9th into point scoring position. So the two Opens there running 8th and 9th. You've got the McLarens running 5th and 7th as well. Primus ahead up the road though is trying to pull away from Button to try and break that DRS. Button has managed to stay in with him though just at the moment, only just though. If Primus can get a good first sector out of here, and if Button doesn't make too many mistakes like that, it's going to cost him time. Yes, it has. He's now behind. He's now over a second behind Primus Gaming. So Primus Gaming now can start concentrating. He's got the clean air in front of him. Start to nail his times down and start spending his sweeties in his tyres now as well. Old Manzi there is going to start thinking about making a move onto Old Button there as well. So seeing good seeing Old Manzi there with Zimmerline speed holding through there as they come down the Wellington straight now. Right, Ditto. Oh, Ditto's gone round at the loop. Button 22 there, starting to gain it. Old Man's is starting to gain it as well. Right guys, I did get a phone call through a minute ago and it is from my work, so I'm going to have to leave you. Why am I still on formation now? I don't know why. Whoops, I didn't mean that one. We got Hunt away with that one. So we are through into lap 3. I'm going to let you watch this with... I will try and keep things on going for you, but I'm just going to be silent for a bit. Apologies about that, ladies and gentlemen, whilst I had to listen to that voicemail. Nothing important, all good, just a message for me. But no, we are into lap 4 out of 26. Rage Quit there, battling for 6th place. And the man Tobble there in the Ferrari. Number 13. Right, okay, so Man Tobble there is doing well for Team Front, but Rage Quit though is really on the back of that Honda. Racing car gets another 3-second time penalty for extended track limits. That's 6 seconds now for the Haas driver, I do believe. Yes, it is. Right now, as TTT Rage Quit is going to try and make a move down the hangar straight. There's a bit of weaving and waving there from the Red Bull, but around the outside, coming into Stowe. Can he make the move stick? Is he going to go around and get it done? No, they've both gone around. They've both collected it. Rage Quit manages to hold on to his car. Doesn't get any damage there because obviously we don't run with rear-wing damage, so he should be fine. So hopefully... just a scuffled front wing? No, not even that by the looks of it. He is coming all right there. So Adam Lee there is... hello, has he got a little bit of ring damage? He has. He's losing a bit of the right-hand side end plate of his front wing. That is not going to bode well, but he's going to come and still make a move. Off the Wellington straight, gets the job done very cleanly there from the McLaren driver. That 5 out of 26 Primus game in 2 seconds in the lead. He is in big control of this race. And he's just seeming to be very comfortable there. Doesn't need to be pushing too hard at the moment. Barton's in a phase of his race at the moment where it does look like he's starting, like he's either tyre conserving or this is his optimum race pace, which I hope for Barton it isn't, because you've got the Haas pulling away a little bit. Rage Quit and Bo look like they're having a... Bo looked like he had a moment off track there. Adam Lee in the McLaren there is starting to shift around this track. Seems to be just groove since he lost his end plate on the McLaren there. Starting to pull into old Manzi. So Adam Lee there looks like he's with a damaged car. He's got some serious pace behind it. His tyres seem to be into the groove. McLaren of Ditto and LRT looks like as well. They're getting spiced up to make a move on lap 6 for 7th place there. Ditto obviously trying to get past the Red Bull, but the Red Bull gets a great drive out of Aintree and down the Wellington straight and manages to pull away from the McLaren there. But the McLaren very late on the brakes, very more confident on its brakes. HRC engine. Adam Lee starting to again with the DRS, home in on the Williams. So Adam Lee there homing in on the Williams of Old Manzi. You've got Ditto and LRT side by side coming down through to Stone now. Round the outside goes Ditto. Please don't collect each other up. As the Red Bull goes into the pits. Adam in the back of Old Manzi on the Wellington straight. Thinks about having a look. Gets so close around the corners. This cornering speeds are so much quicker than Old Manny's. Manty looks like it's going to be under threat at the moment as the McLaren there has picked up the slipstream. He's got the DRS open. He's not going to need any assistance from ERS, surely. But he now makes a move on the inside of Stowe, but backs out of it. So he's using the DRS of Old Manty just, I think, to get a little bit of recharge there from the Williams. Ditto gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Primus now out the pit stop window. He's got a pit stop ahead of button 22 there. So if button blinks first, Primus has got a little bit of time. He's got about 6 tenths to play with till he has to react. Still going for it, and who's that? Oh, it's LRT having a moment there at Maggots and Beckett's. He's not having much fun. Hippo there coming down the track that Hanger Straight as well. He's pretty much had a race of his own at the moment for the first 8 laps, but you've still got this cracking battle there for Adam Lee chasing down Old Manzy there as they're going to come up through Cox now. The McLaren just carrying the speed so much through the corners. And now he's going to make the move, surely pick up the slipstream, give it a squirt. Yeah, you've got him. Now the corner down. That's it. Put it in and then just put that car there and start pulling away from that Williams. McLaren up to third as he pulls into the pit lane now. Don't get it. Oh. Gets ahead and blinks and goes in to change for hard tyres. Interesting strategy there from the McLaren driver. Old Man's 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that's not good for the Williams driver. Okay, and he is still got his wing changed as well, didn't he? Yes, of course. No, it's very wide. So far so good for Tier 3. All racers, drivers still alive on track. Race we're on 8 laps. Right, so Adam Lee has boxed. He's going to go to the end of the race on these tyres. Ditto can, and so can LRT. It's all going to be when this man blinks, and or this man blinks, to when this man blinks, and this man blinks. So Adam Lee's having a moment on hard tyres there by the looks of it. So Racing Carl there is now chasing down Old Manzy. Gets a sniff it there of some. But then you got Adam Lee and Adam. Adam chasing down Adam Lee, and Adam Lee looks like he's had a very horrible moment there on his hard tyres. Racing car F1. Ooh. Looks like he's going to get a move there. He's hungry. Poor Chev, Old Manzy wasn't in control. This is the AI, so this has brought Carl back to race for third. Excuse me. So if Carl sees this moment, get a drive out through here whilst Old Manzy what that was about. So Old Manzy will be taking control of his car. Sure. Oh, there, alright, on the back of the Williams still. Lap 11 out of 26. 15 laps left to go. Right, Rage Quit and the Man Tubble, first of the medium runners to go in on the pits that are in, like, this window. Same window as the top 4. Rage Quit is 15 seconds behind. Yeah, I'd say that old man's is now back in control of his car. Rose in the pits. Man Tubble's come out. He's onto a fresh set of hards. Just has no ERS left. Battery's used up in the Haas. Rage Quit on the back of Adam Lee, I see. Oh, Carl gets a 5-second penalty for speed and in the pits. That's to add more salt to the wound. Alright, top 4 in. Top 4 all in the pits. Primus came in now. He might hold up his teammate there. No, he won't. It's going to be a double stack from the Haas team. Well, not quite a double stack, but... Top 4 all in at the same time, and it looks like status quo holds. Status quo holds. Man Tubble has been overtaken by Rage Quit. Good evening, Benjamin. It's just myself on my own, so no ladies, it's just lady at the moment, Ben, because I have no co-com. So, as you can see, Primus Gaming is winning this role in the lead of this race in lap 12. No safety car as of yet for tier 3 for the main race, just the VSC in the sprint race so far. So far, so good. Lap 12 out of 26, 14 laps left to run of this session. Now, if it's anything like last night, if it decides to spack out like it did, then it's going to be rerun at a later date. But another couple of laps time, if we do get a mass disconnection once again, because EA and their primal servers just mastered this game perfectly, then we will take the race result from that last point. Anyway, so fingers crossed we don't get anything like that. So the Man Tubble and Rage Quit are the closest two at the moment as they're both coming down that hanger straight. Road's looking very dirty. It's been off track quite a bit as well. Rage Quit there holding up the Alpine, and this audio crap is doing my head in on this. Sometimes that does work, sometimes it doesn't. But no, it looks like Rage Quit and Man Tubble are having fun there with each other. But then you got the McLaren of Hippo and Adam Lee. McLaren, sorry, Hippo and Adam Lee. They're having ding dong with each other. The McLaren versus the Alpine there. So much more for straight line speed, but obviously will be assisted with DRS there. So, lap 13, halfway point now. These two go side by side into... Oh, good stuff there from these two. Really good stuff. Go side by side through cops. It can be done, ladies and gentlemen. It can be done. And Hippo comes back at Stowe. Oh. Good racing there from these two guys. Racing car gets a 3-second time penalty there for extending on those track limits. Now into Luffield, Brooklands, and Brooklands and Luffield for these two. I need a drink. Oh, racing cars retired. Is that a pit lane? Yeah, it is a pit lane retirement. And looks like Adam Lee's had a moment on the hard tyres as well. So that means Carl is out of the race. And everyone's in chance. Well, only one person here will finish. If they all finish tonight, will not score points. Right, we've got the AlphaTauri and we've got a McLaren sizing up for a battle here as well. Primus Gaming there in the lead still. Primus Gaming still in the lead of this race, but these two there has the AlphaTauri Bowman has a look on the inside of Ditto. Ditto comes back at him round the outside for the switchback. Who gets a better driver? Still side by side though almost. Yes they are. Great stuff there from these two. Don't go side by, someone back out. Bow backs out that one, yeah. I mean, it'd be awesome to see. And the AlphaTauri seems to be in the McLaren sandwich. Oh. And then he catches that one. So Bo start having a look at the team that goes to the very outside line there. Yeah. Bode well for Bo as the 3-second time penalty there strikes with him. 10 laps left of this 50% race. So far, so good for this battle here for Bo as they come through into battle for 8th place on the inside there of Oh, great stuff there. That's what we come to see. Exchanging positions like that, that is just pure racing. And then you see the the Alpha Tower there gets a little bit out of shape. Oh, and the Alpha Tower is lost. Oh, the McLaren there picks up some damage there. That's going to hurt the McLaren's performance. That was so lucky that it didn't lose a wheel at hitting a car that fast. McLaren's coming in for repairs. I thought he would have to. So, doesn't seem to be any battles at the moment. Everyone's got a little bit of a distance between one another now. Could play devil's advocate. Safety car, anyone? To open things up a little bit, but you know, 4 seconds down the road from Primus's button. So there's a recap after 18 laps. Oh. That's a pit lane retirement, isn't it? Yes, it is. Everyone will score points tonight, so top 10 so far is Primus, Button, Old Manzi, Adam, Rage Quit, The Man Tobble, LRT, Ditto. LRT gets a 3-second time penalty there. Kiss. Hippo, and Adam Lee. So, yeah. Old Manzi there running dominant, well, not a dominant third, but a solid third. Everyone who's got time penalties, so we've got 3-second time penalties. And that's the McLaren being lapped. Okay, so this is a well spaced out race. Very, very spaced out race. They're there having a moment as well. So with these people having these moments, bottom points, yeah, it's still to up for it. Could be anyone still, because it does look like LRT, Ditto, Hippo, and Adam Lee do look like it appears to be struggling. Now Adam Lee is going to try and do 8 laps on his soft tyres, which they should be doable. But remember, Carl did get a puncture in one of his races in the sprint race earlier, so you know what, I hope they're fresh softs. He's got a spare fresh. He kept a fresh set of softs for this part of the stint as guys. And Ditto there, more traction issues there. Turn off your ERS and you might get somewhere. And let your tyres cool down a little bit. I know it's surface only, but surfaces do get hot. Try not to cause an incident. If you're spinning, it would be appreciated. For a minute. Okay. Adam Lee there. The Alpha Tower of Adam ahead of him, who's lapped in. So yeah, 6 laps left to go. Primus Gaming, since Adam Lee sets fast lap of race, of course, he's on those lovely fresh soft tyres. Adam Lee at the same time gets to take a time penalty. That's what you don't want, Adam. Time penalties after time penalties. Yeah, Primus has been in control of this race since he took the lead of the race. Through Maggots and Beckett's on lap 2. So, been an eventful start of the race, but now we're at that phase of the race where it just has doubled down. Like, as you can see on the intervals there, it's a good healthy gap between people. The field have well spaced out, and drivers are pretty much going around the track. As again, Ditto has a moment on track in his McLaren. Running 8, Rage Quit in 5th. 5 laps left to go. So LRT 007 there in the Red Bull seems to be in a nice 7th place for them. There you go, Gregors. Some points for your team. Oh, Adam Lee's retired from the session. That's a pit lane retirement, so it's not going to cause any issues. So he won't score his points though, unfortunately, because he's not completed 90% of the race. That's down as a retirement. Not really much action going on around this track at the moment. So McLaren gets at the race, that's down Tobler into 6th place by the look of it, goes past in 6th. Yep. Okay, Rage Quit. Yeah, it's a good gap between people, so they're not really being affected by dirty air. Their tyres are going well. The drivers are not having much issues. Old Manzi there running in 3rd place as well, so podium for Old Manzi there in the next 4 laps if he holds that. Button 22 as well in 2nd place, but looks like in control, the man in control. This is Bob the Jack, and it's probably a gentleman's car. You know, he's turned into a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. You know, pure gen. You know, goes to play golf and looks at ladies with big boobies. Anyway. But he controlled the race since he took the lead in lap 2. Yeah, lap 2 at Maggots and Beckett's, and just went pretty pulled away there. He's got, looks like the Alpine and Hippo that he's catching up on there to yield the position to him. Well, not position, but yeet out of the way on track. Blue flags, as someone might quote there, as a famous racing driver. Alpine there gets well out of the way. Primus Gaming very much in control. 3 laps left. And kicks off his Season 2 championship count very strongly if he holds this position. got Manzi there in third. Big place for Ferrari as well. That'd be some points for the team if you can say the Mount Hubble can hold it. Down the Wellington straight he comes. LRT still running in 7th there, no changes there. And Hippo's coming into the pits. They're going to try and go for the fastest lap. It is a free pit stop for him. Okay. Oh dear, were you supposed to go on softs, my friend? Alright, so our Manzi there, it's all swinging, it's all singing and dancing at the moment for the top three. They're quite comfortable up there. This is where like you need graphics for catchphrase and stuff like that, where you can have in like, well, need more viewers first. To liven up the stream, liven up the races a bit, whilst they have gone like this. Only 9 runners left. This is and they're all spaced out. They're all spaced out, and there's nothing I can say about them because they're all racing their own races. They're all just driving along. It's now basically turned into, I don't know, you can say it's a bit of a practice session for them with the new handling models and the new performance update from the game. Although it's at Silverstone, it still gives them, like, if they're on rigs and wheels, like muscle memory for their feet and their hands, and perhaps also their trigger fingers as well when they're all pad users with the new tractions. And how these cars have been, I think they've been slightly slowed down. Another 3-second time penalty. That may put his podium at risk if Adam can pull in a couple of seconds. Wow, Hippo. Wow. Picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Just wow. 8 seconds worth of penalties there. Was it worth it? I'm gonna try and go for the fastest lap. That's what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. AlphaTauri looking strong there in 4th place. Adam Lee can sense that he can pick up on a podium if he's clever enough. Got 8 tenths to find. As he used up all the goodies in those tyres. His tyres are 22 laps old as well. This is going to be a big ask. He's got there. Look at that. He's found the 6 seconds that he needs. He's got to drive for his life now. This is, well, this is the most excitement that we've got for a while because 5.5 seconds, that's enough. That is more than enough than he needs. On the final lap of this race. Yellow flag in sector 3, is that? Yeah, that's Hippo gone round. So's Ditto. Coming through the few corners now. What's Rage quick turn? There's Adam. He's still got 5.96 seconds there. Old Manzy's managed to pull 6 seconds. Old Manzy needs to start using this battery of his because anyway, last few corners now for Primus Gaming. He's come into this race strong-willed, strong-headed, and takes the final corner and wins the British Grand Prix 50% race. Came home in third for the sprint race, and what a great victory. Well controlled for the main race. Button will come across the line in second there. Good strong performance from him in the Aston Martin. Old Manzy will cross the line in third. Now, can the man Tubble not get another 3-second time penalty? So there's Old Manzy in third. Can this man get that gap down? Can he find a half-second? No, he's going to have to settle for... Oh, he's picked up a penalty as well, hasn't he? 3.5 seconds there. Rage Quit now is going to come next across the line. Unless he spins on the final corner. Comes home in fourth. Now we've got the man Tubble comes home in sixth. Behind him in 19 seconds down the road as well, we're going to have LRT. And then finally, comes through club section now. Hippo in 8th. Ditto gets driver of the day. Why are you a woman? Why are your people women? Don't like this. The game Primus Gaming, she wins the British Grand Prix and Button comes home in second. Great performance from her. And then third, Old Manzy, the gent himself. So Primus Gaming comes home first in the race. Second goes to... oh no, go away. Go away. What has happened? Where is my game? Oh, for crying out loud. Time, people. Right, let's get these racers up to podium. Everybody else to get in on this fight. If they're joining, I don't know. It just seems that for some reason towards the end of the game it's backed out. Me, anyway.
Don't know if you're live streaming.
Yes, I am.
Oh, can I hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't do the box anymore. You tick the pie.
Because I'm doing it from PC.
Oh boy.
Oh, behave yourself. I've been doing it for PC for donkeys now. It's the most easiest, the most versatile, and the best way to stream. Anyway, come on, Manzi. Come on, Button. Where the hell are you? Find some. No, yeah, I'll stick with Right, guys, I've got the fights again. Give them another couple of minutes, Primus, and if they don't, it'll just be me and you to talk post-race interview.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, whilst we're waiting, how's the Jag?
I knew you was gonna ask that. Well, to answer your question, very good. I love the Jag. Obviously, to people who know me from RSF1 back in the day, obviously, you know, it's no secret that my dad loved Jags, and when my dad died, I got given tribute pictures of, obviously, Jaguar. And recently, getting one became financially viable, and it's been a childhood dream and a childhood goal, really, to own one. Didn't care if it would be short, long. I wanted one, and
I mean,
I
you
got
got a cool one. You got one that's like the Starship Enterprise when you start it up.
Exactly, it is.
Oh, wait, what you brought, Primus?
Jaguar XF.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's pucker, mate. I'll tell you that, it is pucker.
Yeah,
Have you
I don't doubt that
forgotten
for
the
him
wallet?
now.
Have you forgotten the wallet anytime soon? Lately?
To be fair, actually, I filled it up the other day after payday, and it actually didn't cost as much as I thought it was going to be. Like, from 2/3 of a tank, I was like, just under 35 quid.
From 2/3 of a tank, what, to fill up 35 quid? Right, let the bastard empty and
Diesel.
then fill. Yeah, I know. XF diesel 2.2 enter.
Yes, 2.2.
Yeah.
But it's
So,
the more luxury model, so it's not the fast one.
Oh yeah, the one I had fun with was a V6 diesel, V6.
Oh my
that
god.
was good
That was-
diesel, that one. Well,
That was nice. It was my brother-in-law's, and yeah, we put it into sport mode, and the throttle doesn't become the throttle anymore; it comes thrust, basically.
Becomes speed.
It's just so smooth on its delivery as well. Anyway, it does look like we are not being joined by Steve Hall himself. Oh, question as well. Why?
Well,
Not you, Manzi. I mean, for Primus. Why is your driver thing a woman?
Because screw it. Don't really have anything to justify it, just screw it.
why not, eh?
Fair enough. Okay.
Exactly.
So I got third and first. I'll start with old Manzi in the room there. Old Manzi, Zimmerline speed. Managed to make your way up to the podium. Get up the steps okay?
Yeah, it was a struggle, mate. I had to get my stainless steel lift out.
Okay, cool. So, sprint race, didn't really. I can't remember the results because obviously you do forget these sprint race events, like the results, because there's so many results to remember and everything. Anyway, so sprint race, did it go your way or were you not happy with it?
Yeah, no, it went my way. It was obviously a bit lucky, but yeah, got P2, so it was bonus for the main race.
Yeah, and then coming home in P3 for the main race as well. So good haul of points there for your account and Williams there. Congratulations on that mode on the podium. Moving on to Miami next week. How are you feeling about Miami? New track. Have you done many laps around it? You've got equating to it.
I've done a few laps. I'm not that good, right? I like the last sector, the first sector I'm still struggling with. But since obviously we've had the new patch today and everything's a little bit different, it might start to come. Because I did that race with the increased top speed setup, not the
downforce.
Yeah, so I've not got a proper. Well, I've got setups, but obviously with the new patch, they ain't going to work, obviously.
Well, they might act a little bit differently. So yeah, I have noticed that one of my setups has acted a bit differently, and obviously we've all now lost our TT times, and so we have to reset them. But no, congratulations on third place, and good luck for Miami, and hopefully, and we'll see you up here again next week.
Right then, over to our race winner, and come home second, but gets pipped for third on penalties in the sprint race, and then takes control from lap 2 of the main race and dominates the British Grand Prix. Primus Gaming, congratulations. How are you feeling about that one? Was it all control from lap 2 and just keeping your head down, or were there things going through your head as well?
Well, to win my first ever home race is like, I never thought I'd do it because I don't like Silverstone. It is not my favourite circuit, but it was a very tough start because when I got through, I managed to pit Manzi on lights out. And yeah, at first it was just a matter of keeping Button under pressure, but I noticed Button just really could not cope with corners. He kept on gaining time on straights, but when it came to corners, he was just out of it completely. So I knew I had to catch him out on a corner. Obviously, that's just gathering up sort of some mental intelligence from following him in the sprint race. So basically, I bided my time, and then he did exactly what I hoped for him to do. He ran wide on cops, and so I capitalised and got past him. And not going to lie, for a good long while there, I was actually pretty scared because my tyres were wearing quite fast because I was using my TT setup. So obviously it did behave different, as you have mentioned, because I was actually bottoming out on the floor a lot more and I could feel it. And I was legitimately porpoising in the game. It is truly a simulation. But again, I had to adjust my driving style because the game was recommending speeds at corners and gears, which was actually the reason why I was getting penalties in the sprint. So I decided to just say to the game, do one and do my own gearing through corners, which actually benefited me a hell of a lot more. And I think from lap 2 I had 2 warnings and just kept it at 2 warnings throughout the entire race.
That's why it's recommended, not the gear you have to be in, it's just the game's recommended. Always ignore the game, it's fun.
Yeah, glad to ignore the game, but tell you what, 4th ever league racing win, and to get the win on my debut as well in CRF1, that is just, I'm elated. I'm a bit gutted though for the team because as much as P1 is very sweet, it is a bit bitter to have not finished up here with my teammate. So I'd like to give a shout out to Carl. I know it didn't go his way today, but I know he'll bounce back next week.
Cool, no worries. So obviously moving on next week, getting on the plane, going over to the Atlantic Ocean and dropping into Miami. How do you feel about that one? Interesting track. I've had a few laps around it myself and it's tasty.
I genuinely like Miami. It's actually a breath of fresh air of a track. When they introduced a couple of new tracks like Saudi Arabia and obviously Vietnam back in the day, I thought they were utter crap. I hate those tracks, but to drive in Miami, I like it. It's not quite my favourite, which is Monza and Imola, but I tell you what, Miami is definitely up there. I do like it.
Fair enough, fair enough. So it's a track you like and hopefully it's do well. Right, let's wrap this show up because it's now been 2 hours and I am getting tired. That's all from Sato 861 tonight and CRF1 for the last 3 days. We'll be back on Saturday. I'll be back with Falconbot himself on Saturday night for Tier 1's turn around Miami. Now, that was an interesting race last week for Silverstone for Tier 1. Let's see if they can carry on the momentum and keep the entertainment going for the next week's show. Till then, guys, see you Saturday night and do take care. Ciao for now.